a lot of the psychological neurosis and just the dis-ease that that humanity is experiencing is this lack of ability to actually be in reality, to actually be here with what is. And what we're doing instead is we're building these concepts and ideas and stories, and we're sort of like living a layer above reality. And then what happens is, as individuals and as collectives over time, it just becomes, our life starts to feel really fucking weird. And we start to realize like there's something wrong here. Something is not adding up. Something does not feel right. And I don't really get what that is. But yeah, and why are people reacting to me in this strange way? And like why am I like constantly finding myself in situations that are not helpful or useful? Why what is going on here? Yeah, why am I so depressed? Why can I not feel anything? And a lot of it is this, we've created these psychological defenses that live in our mind, but also live in our body. We call that armor. This is why we call this de-armoring. We're removing the armor, but the armor is what keeps us separate from life. It keeps us separate from reality. So we're not actually experiencing life. We're experiencing this like idea and these sort of mentalizations of life, not actually what it is itself. And so actually going into reality, actually living from the place of reality does require courage. It is scary to go there. It is scary at first to go there. It is sometimes painful to go there, oftentimes painful to go there at first. But that's also where the pleasure lives. And it's also scary, but that's also where the joy lives. And it can be overwhelming, but it's also where we get the energy for life to go and do the things and be the person that we want to be in our life. I've been a nomad for the past few years now, and I will tell you this, um, uh, it's a scary path because I often don't know where I'm going to go next, where I'm going to be next, what I'm going to do next, how I'm going to survive. I don't always have that answer. But what I do have is the ability to be in reality, to feel my fear and let my fears sort of bring awareness to the wisdom that's here and the needs that I have. And when I'm aware of that, when I'm aware of my needs, then I can ask for those needs and whoever might be able to meet those needs, I can ask and move myself in the direction of where I need to go. So de-armoring is really also about the way in which we realizing, understanding the way in which our needs weren't met in the past, or as young ones, or maybe there's a time in our life where we experienced something happened to us, someone did something to us that crossed the boundary, where we were hurt in some way. And now there's a need to set a boundary. Now there's a need to say no, no. Or maybe it has to do with a deprivation where we didn't receive, there was a deep need for love, for kindness, for support, for whatever that is. It wasn't met, and in understanding, taking the time to really feel into our body, feel into the emotion, the sadness, the fear, the anger, whatever's there, bring awareness to that deeper need that's there. That brings us to conscious awareness of yeah, this is what has been holding me in this past cycle, and this is the thing that I actually need. And when I know what I need, then I can ask for that need. And when I can ask for that need and it is met in a way that that is healthy and good and feels nourishing, that is, in my world, that is what healing is the ability to recognize, remember the power of choice that we have to live our lives and to get our needs met and to move in the direction that would is best for us, regardless of everyone else. I'm the type of person that really, my psychology is designed to like focus on others' needs. What do you need? And it's a strategy to avoid looking at what I need. So when I'm looking at the world like this is for me, what do I need? It's incredible because not only do I feel nourished and resourced, but I also notice that I'm sending the signal, the message to others to focus on what you need too and communicate from that place. And when we all start doing that as human beings, when we all start gathering together and actually just speaking for this is what I need. This is what I need. And not a demand, but this is what I need. And I'm standing for my need. Yeah, and I'm communicating in that in a way that where you can hear me because we're on the same team here. You know, we care about each other. We love each other. Our needs are important. So, yeah, humanity has been in this place of like, we're not getting our needs met. Yeah, there's these weird power dynamics that are a result of this lack of awareness of the energy and the emotions that are stuck within us. And because we're not aware of that, we're also not aware of our needs. And because we're not aware of our needs, we're not able to communicate what we need. And instead, what we're doing is just blaming and shaming and creating these wars that are not useful, that are not helpful. So that's like the bigger picture there. And so I bring it back to your life and our lives and what matters here and now. And I'm speaking from my heart to you today because this is something that matters to me. And I know that de-armoring is one of the many modalities that can bring us back to the heart. But I know in me having done many modalities, this is one that I'm sticking to because this is one that has impacted my life and I know works. So if this message resonates for you and you can make it to Portugal, we're starting June 6th. I'd love to see you there. Ciao for now.